Yeah, we should just pass.
Pass what?
Phone.
Are we gonna play phone roulette?
Well, you don't need to because you have all our numbers.
Yeah, you could have just shared them. I see an it's me. Does that mean it's Krista?
That's me.
Okay.
Well, whilst the phone is booting up. Oh. I will be making lots of odd noises tonight because
Alright, I'm gonna call this Caitlin and hope it's the one I want.
I wrenched my back.
Because I got 2.
What's your last
Yesterday.
name, Krista?
Malone?
Malone?
Yep.
Yeah, I wrenched my back yesterday. It was very not fun.
Oh, good.
Paul, what's your phone number?
It's
What's your last name, Krista?
Oh, that. All right.
Whoop.
It is working.
Hi, guys. What's your phone number?
not for the internet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We're on the internet now, aren't we? Sorry, guys.
That's actually very smart. I would not have even thought of that.
Yeah.
Dear internet, my phone number is.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Alright.
was Caitlin because I got her answering machine. So I'm guessing either she's
I have sent
driving
you a
and
text
can't
so you have my
answer,
phone number.
or she's not.
I have sent you at least one text message with my name. There you go.
Let's see if I have you in here to begin with.
We should
don't
ask the
think so.
internet. Dear internet, is Caitlin coming tonight? Does anyone remember
Does
from last
anyone
week?
remember?
Please vote now.
I think she said that she maybe.
I see.
Press
her
1
remember.
for yes, 2 for no.
I seem to remember
I thought she vaguely mentioned something like she might not be here.
yeah, I've been sick for like a week and a half, so.
Gross.
I've been sick, I threw out my back, I put a drill bit into my finger.
I've been there before.
I've had a...
Actually, it was in part of my hand. It sucked.
Yeah, no, this is right dead center in the finger.
Ouch, yeah.
There's meat on the drill bit. It wasn't a drill bit,
Oh, God.
it was a Phillips head bit,
Oh, yeah.
and there was meat on it.
Gross. I was lucky that I just, like, nicked it and moved my
Guys.
hand away.
I'm eating dinner.
You're
It's
eating delicious,
just but a
delicious
flesh wound.
meaty Oreos.
Just but a flesh wound.
Gross.
Some of us use power tools.
Oh,
Some of us don't use power tools that well.
Oh, great. We're all gonna die because Paul is sick.
Gross.
Even the Facebooks
over.
will not let me tag Zoe to get her attention.
Is Zoe watching? Probably not.
No, so you're. I have us up right now. I'm watching us as
So we are
we're doing
we are
things.
Sans producer tonight, so
Yeah.
we will see exactly how this works.
Yeah.
Of course we are. You know why? Because I announced this to a room full of people at school. And every time I announce this at school, something goes wrong.
You're a terrible person.
So
Clearly
far,
happened.
as far as I can tell, though, we are live on the internet.
Well, we
We have 2 people in the chat room. I
Hi,
am one
folks.
of them.
Hi, people!
Well, we've
Who's
still
the other
got
one?
I don't know.
3
Hi,
more
stranger.
minutes, technically. So
Yeah, we have a few minutes.
It's-
Declare yourself.
It's Hobson.
Who are you?
Hobson.
So if Kaden doesn't come, we can't do a picture with our,
We will still do a picture.
We'll
We
save
can-
one for 2 weeks. It'll be like crusty and hard.
and then make Caitlin eat it.
Maybe like a jawbreaker.
Oh, yeah, we should take a picture of them now. Like, with them now. Who's gonna take the picture?
Paul.
Paul, go take a
She's
picture of
not a
us.
lady.
Or really, Lauren will just have to make them again.
Ooh.
Lauren.
I like the way you're thinking.
Okay, so there's a little button there.
Alright.
Alright, so...
With taquitos and booze, yeah, that
with
sounds
taquitos
appropriate.
and booze. And it's called Blakehorn Unidragon. That's what I'm drinking tonight.
That sounds-
Courtesy of Jason Wrigley, if he is in the chat room. Captain Isms, nope.
He's trying to get in. He just texted me and he goes, if Twitch works.
Oh, okay.
Alright, ladies. Smells.
Yay! I don't know who...
Thanks, Lauren.
You're obligated to post it
Yes.
on the Facebook page now.
If it's
Do it now!
Mm.
While we still have a little bit of time.
Did you actually take a picture?
Yeah. I'll be flinching.
cowering.
I was like, it's like right there. It's like when they're trying to check your eyes.
Hi,
Simon is watching.
Hi, Simon.
Captainisms is
Oh yeah,
Simon.
yeah, that's Simon. I should have recognized his screen name, I suppose. Sorry, Simon.
Well, somebody can eat Elise's Oreo then, because I brought 5.
I'm eating my Oreo,
for
actually.
each of us, and-
I'm
You
eating
mean
it.
Caitlin's? I get Caitlin's.
Did I say Elise?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Sorry.
eating my Oreo thing.
Well, you should eat Caitlin's too, because
Well,
I
Caitlin's not
would.
here.
These are pretty
You're obviously
good,
not here,
right?
so go away.
Yeah.
Probably because you're like in my eyesight,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
It happens. I don't think we look that much alike, but that's okay.
no, you don't. It's
So I've got this, I've got that. I think I am
You can give them to Paul.
set.
there's one for Paul anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
never
what
mind.
we anyway.
Because I brought 5. Tony's gluten free,
Yeah.
so he couldn't. So I brought
And,
the
eat,
rest of them.
and eating it.
You know,
alone is
Oreos
also
are
difficult. God,
vegan.
I'm horrible.
Oreos are
I
vegan
didn't know that.
because they are all chemicals. So then I'm surprised they actually aren't gluten free because they're just chemicals.
I'm moving these away from
Hey!
Lauren because
I get one.
She has some. No, you have
Yeah,
your own
there
pack.
was 2 in a
There's
pack.
2 in the pack. I get one of those.
you get
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we each got a pack.
No, sorry, I had.
Oh.
No, because me and my mom ate all the rest. So, like, I saved 5 cookies.
Yeah.
So I put a pack of 2 for you and Caitlin. And then I put a pack of 2 there for Lynn and Paul. And then I had, like, the one.
I'm sorry, I thought 2 were mine.
Well, they are now. because
Yeah.
Caitlin-
Aha, Caitlin, suck it.
All right. So it is.
I gotta get all this out of my system so I can play a paladin. I'm just gonna get all the,
Gonna get all the
evil?
negativity.
No, you should feel the evil.
Right, but it would
inside
suck
of
if
you.
I become just a level 1 gunslinger.
It would.
I will point that out.
I thought you would be an anti-paladin.
So
No, it
before-
takes a lot to
so
be an
badass.
anti-paladin. It would be really evil.
So I'll make the announcement now for anybody who might be watching, and I'll also make it later for at the end of the program for anyone who either is still watching or has come in late.
We have 2 viewers now.
So
Hello, other viewer. Besides Simon.
I kind of like this. Now I can like give us complete updates.
The public Facebook page, please tell everybody about it. It's Ladies, Lairs, and Lagers. And we...
Lager. I took the S off.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Grr.
Don't like it.
Yes.
No.
Because I drink multiple.
It sounds like it should be plural without the S.
Ladies, Lairs, and Lagers.
No. I'm saying the word lager sounds like it should. That
I think it
Like it
might
is
be.
a plural, even
Right,
though
yes.
lager is a plural.
I
Yeah.
think maybe it
Maybe?
is. I don't know. The internet.
Internet. What do you think?
Since
All
we
right,
have
we're,
time.
We're asking the internet too many questions. Anyway, for on the off weeks, we'll be doing for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be doing character showcases. Well, not next 4 weeks, for the next 4 off sessions. So next week on the L3 Facebook page, there will be one of the characters will post a bio, and hopefully on the off weeks and
Plural lager.
sporadically in between, we'll
According to the German Wiktionary.
we'll have that. We'll have something every week for you guys. So we'll have a show every week, and then something on this Facebook site every other week.
Well, and right now you can see what 2 of our character songs are. Oh man,
Well, that's what the people think.
I'm getting shit
I would
in
like
my
people to keep
keyboard.
posting, because I think that might be interesting.
And then there'll be random posts here and there. So
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
Tonight's episode brought to you.
Or you could even post questions yourselves if you've got them, you know. Hey, propose something.
That's the basic idea of that whole thing. So
I,
let's get started.
yep, so where's our
recap.
recap?
Okay. So we came in at the end of a big fight. Liliana and Simon come back, and we find out that they're not actually alive.
Fucking pansies.
But they didn't really understand why. All they know is Dr. Marcus found them in the Mournland, and they were in Metro when the morning happened. They think they can fix themselves if they fix the morning. So that's why they're working so hard on this. We question the boss. He gives us nothing, but does threaten to come back whether or not we kill him. So we had this big long thing about what do we do? Do we kill him? Do we put him in a bag of holding? And then
Which we didn't have.
Which we didn't have, but we were talking about making one. And for the record, I then asked my class about it, and my class decided that nobody can survive in a bag of holding unless they have a water-breathing apparatus. That's a tangent.
No, you still couldn't survive. It's like a weird space-time dimension. You would have to have air.
Mhm.
Right.
So.
Which is
Could you give them
why.
an air tank?
Or you kill them and cast Gentle Repose so their body doesn't actually die, and then you just get a 10,000 GP diamond and bring them back to life.
Yeah, technically you can survive in a bag of holding, but a bag of holding is a limited size. Like you can really only hold
Void
one,
in space.
a small amount of person. So basically, imagine a perfectly sealed, locked car.
Right.
Like, you will run out of air within a day, and that's the idea. So,
But
even
it
if
is a
you
good
had-
idea,
Even if,
nonetheless.
even if you had a
Oh.
water breathing apparatus, it would have to be sticking out of the bag, which would technically
Be a snorkel. What's
be
the
a
problem?
Snorkel that really.
Okay, so tomorrow.
It defeats the
I'll-
purpose.
Tomorrow
doesn't it?
I'll let my class know that if they have a snorkel, it works. And this is why it's very
Right,
good
but you have a
teacher.
snorkel just like sticking outside of the bag.
I can
and that's not
crowdsource
really,
my gaming problems. Alright, anyways, we just went down that tangent. So he started talking about how he's a high worshiper of the blood, and then mentions the, I can't remember writing, Veil? Or VOLE maybe?
Vol.
VOL.
What was
Vol. That would be Vol.
what was the blood religion?
Yeah, they're kind of like.
Okay.
The blood
And-
of Vol.
Yeah.
Blood of Vol, that's it. So it does say OLE.
Yeah.
Um,
Blood, like kind of like Warhammer. That one guy. Blood for
yeah,
the
but they're
blood
basically-
god,
Thank
skulls
God.
for the skull throne is the slogan.
So they're like a death religion. That was fun. Gwen does some religious rites and then shoots him in the head because
Yeah, I killed that bitch.
yes, and then Phaedra burned him. We spend the night and then we start heading to Fairhaven, do a little shopping, blah blah blah.
That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to buy shit.
I tried questioning a professor. That went badly
Sorry.
because Paul seems to not like it when I do that.
Questioning professors.
But I did find out that Zendrick was destroyed by War with Dragons. Magic is left over. It's very dangerous. So we then take a slow train to Sharn.
Yeah.
Sure, you found out it's fast.
God, I wrote bad last time. Janus, Biggleworth, Nate, Derek. 3 names.
So we were on the trip. I remember that. We were on the train, and then we realized that some people are watching us, and so eventually it's revealed that those people who are watching us are really trying to find like one person, and then
Right.
we hear a ruckus, and we're like, aha, let's go save the day, and they were like, no, we are Inquisitors, police, whatever, we got this. Slow your roll. That's all I remember. Oh, and then they were like,
Yeah, because
And-
I was being a brat to one of
Yeah.
the Inquisitors and I wouldn't show my papers.
yeah, but you just just looking at you, I'm sure an Inquisitor's like,
I don't know what the fuck is his problem.
But definitely for Krista, the Inquisitor did not like Krista at all.
Well,
I don't even know that I interacted with them.
I was being a
I think
brat.
we did a little.
Oh, I did, and then I stayed in the room all the rest of the time.
Yeah, he was like, shit, I gotta hide.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in my room.
I was being a little bit of a brat, but in my defense, La Mei in Chinese means spicy little sister, so the Inquisitor can bite it. Yeah, so that about sums up the important stuff unless you
Yeah, I
want to
don't
hear about
remember what-
shopping and jumping on
I
beds.
don't remember what happened after that.
Oh, after that,
Oh wait,
Pretty
Lynn,
much
do you
that's what
have?
it's
yeah, that is pretty much.
Do you,
Huh? What?
that's your fan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Your fan might get picked up by the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Because we
Sorry about
literally
that.
ended as the Inquisitor walks past, he eyes me again
Well,
and
if you
says
stop
he'll
on
have
this, I'll
questions
kill you.
for me.
Why don't you pull a chair over and just put on?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Look at
So
that.
we end our game in the train ride to Sharn. So the train ride had like just ended, and that's
Okay.
where we ended the game.
You guys are basically stepping off the.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
so we're stepping off the train. And what's
How much
today's
are yours?
date?
Today's the 24th.
24th.
Oh, you know what? I wrote it down right here. Caitlin will be gone next time.
Oh. Ta-da! Cures are 25, right?
Next time we have a question, tell
are
me to check my
25?
notebook.
Cures are, I believe.
Because I clearly
I thought that they
write
were
that
reduced
stuff
price.
down.
No, they're not reduced price.
Okay. So are they 25? I think they're 25. 50?
I'm actually in trouble, sorry.
Because I'm just gonna-
interfere with the camera.
Do that part. I can wait on the rest.
So, should I just grab forks for those? Like, I don't
Yeah.
even know what to do with
I
them.
think,
think
forks.
Maybe
are
do you
in
have
order.
little plates?
There you go.
Yeah, good.
Because those look like sugary meatballs. They're supposed to be D20 dice, by the way, in case anyone's looking. These are And if you're up close, I don't know if it shows up on camera, like you can actually see the like edging. Facets, thank you. Facets.
I'm running a D&D game. I need to expand my vocabulary.
I should. I've been having these
For the
like
day.
brain farts lately where I can't remember simple words that I actually know that I know.
It happens.
Yeah, it gets worse as you get older.
Like I literally at one point when I was at school last week, someone's like, "What's that geek bar you hang out at?" And I was like, "Ah."
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
It was like a moment. No, I was just telling him like I keep having these brain farts where I like just
Oh, I
momentarily.
heard all that. That still
Yeah.
doesn't excuse you.
No, okay, it was like 20 seconds, and then I'm like, it's lounge 42.
Okay.
I mean 42 lounge.
Oh god.
I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. It's ridiculous.
Tisk tisk.
Okay.
Day.
But after that, I like promoed you a whole bunch to a room full of geeks. Like hardcore.
Okay.
I mean, a couple of them already knew you, but the rest of them were like, wow.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do? You guys have gotten off the train. It's earlier in the day.
Well, is this where we're picking up our supplies?
No.
Yes.
Oh, are we? Or I thought we supposed technically did that in the last.
Oh no, that's right. You
We
guys
did that
in
last
the last
one.
town. So it's earlier in the day.
Oh,
so
that's
you-
right. I forgot to go shopping.
We all forgot to go shopping.
You all forgot to do your homework.
I really did. But
I
that's okay.
I didn't really want anything except maybe a couple
Would you
of
like-
heal potions.
That would be 50 GP. I just looked that up, and that's
Okay.
all I cared about.
Yeah, that's all I want.
All right.
I'll go shopping during break.
Because I'm already getting eventually. That stuff's all in the works.
So
I already have 3, 4. I already have 4 of them. Do I need more than that? I already have 4 potions, health potions.
4? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
So you've been like waiting for us to cure you this entire time, and you've had like cure potions?
I keep forgetting about them.
Oh, fuck you, Lynn.
Sorry. Oh, 5. I'm
use
sorry.
my Really?
Yeah.
Wait, how much gold is heal potion?
50.
50? Alright, we're gonna just assume I had already bought in a couple.
That's what I did. I was like,
Oh.
I'm gonna add.
4. No,
Wait.
2. 2 of those.
The other thing I suppose that could have happened is like maybe use them and didn't cross them off. But I crossed off other things.
you don't feel like you have used them.
I don't feel like I have either.
50 gold? No, 50 silver.
Gold.
Are you fucking serious?
How much
It's
is
a
your
magical potion that cures your wounds and needs up your injuries.
Does it also like make me super strong and telepathic? Because
It
that's
makes
pretty
you-
pricey.
It
No,
makes
actually-
you live.
Actually, that stuff is like 1,000.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Oh,
So
it just dropped 100 G.
How much gold does everyone have?
I have 85.
I have 237.
But the party also has, remember, 200, but none of you are getting that. That's for...
Why? I
Expensive.
don't understand. Why can't we have our own money?
Because party gold is for, like, we are staying at an inn.
Oh.
Things like that.
Oh.
So...
And food and beer and sex slaves are gonna come out of that.
Fine. She's not gonna let us spend our money on sex slaves.
I will pickpocket her ass
Alright.
faster
No,
than
that's
you
your
can say
own
her
personal
name.
money.
I will pickpocket your ass faster than she can say your name.
I wouldn't try.
Watch
It won't end well.
By which I mean don't watch me.
It won't end well.
I have to keep trying because I need to level that up. I understand that's not how it works in this game,
That's
but
not
in my
how it works in this
mind,
game.
Alright.
my mind, because I play video games all the time,
I want the L one.
I feel like I will get better if I keep trying.
Ah.
Going back to my
Here,
like FFXI games.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
We
I'm gonna eat
are...
this cake here.
Where are
from
we supposed to be
Lauren
going?
Watson.
Zendrick.
Woo!
Aren't we on
Ultimately,
our
so
way?
we're just passing through here, right?
You guys have a address on a card.
Okay, I assume we're heading
Towards the
towards
address.
that
Where's
address.
that place?
I didn't write anything down about an address on a card.
Just go with it.
Yeah, we were given... Oh my god, it's confetti cake.
I know. That's why I
That is
squealed.
the best.
Lauren, I love you.
So you guys had that way.
Towards
I forgot about this portion.
the confetti.
Really?
cake?
I did. I'm blanking on every
Oh,
single
Paul,
thing.
you suck.
I am being very unprepared. Oh my god, it's horrible.
We'll forgive you this time.
It's horrible-tastic. Oh.
Amaze balls. I just wanted to say that. It's on my system now.
I've been like planning all this all
So how's
day.
your class going?
and
It's
going so good.
Very nice. I saw a few of the posts. I haven't read through it.
So let's take a break right
Are
now.
you like just focusing on? Well, that's what we're basically doing
Yeah.
until you get ready.
Until I get ready, yes.
We're distracting for you.
You
and
are
eating
distracting.
cake.
Please
I saw
please
some of the
feel
Star
free to
Trek
watch
posts. Are
all
you
the
like just
lazy
focused
cake.
on that for right now, or?
Yeah, that's for this week.
Oh,
So each
okay.
week there's a different one.
Okay.
So yeah, Star Trek. 1 week's going to be on 42. I am doing a cosplay week. I'm doing a tabletop RPG week. So my students will be assigned to watch one of these.
I'm sorry.
We should really prepare a lot better for those.
Make sure I know.
No.
Make sure Paul is aware.
Well, I will be aware after that. How many times do I forget that kind of stuff?
I've shown this to other students before. Like I used one of these in my class last semester as well.
I don't know what you're fucking teaching them. We're not that good at gaming. Like, this is how a bunch of noobs play D&D.
So last
Maybe
semester,
at least excluded.
no, last
Some of us
semester
aren't entirely new.
was actually awesome because it wasn't a lesson on gaming. It was a lesson on communication.
Yeah.
So I showed them a clip and I made them like pay attention and then tell me like they got into groups and then had to like tell the whole class like specific instances of meta language, game language, body language, eye communication, right? Like if you look over and like that kind of stuff. And so they had to like break down all the different levels of communication from
So what are they analyzing? How terrible we all are?
No, just how we communicate and interact. It actually went really, really well. But for the next one, it will be about like actual gaming. And no, we're not terrible.
We're not that bad. I've gamed with worse.
I don't really have anything to compare it to, so...
Believe me, this is really not that bad. This is just me
No.
being. This is just
Paul
me
being terribly unprepared.
Paul being terribly unprepared and not having his little
Fucking
book.
Paul.
But I was also at an awesome...
God damn it, Paul.
I don't have my magical little book that has every single plot thread and secret in
The
it.
theme for
Aw.
tonight. God damn it, Paul.
You're fired.
So, you guys head over. You get to it's a rather ornate, classical-looking building. It's probably a.
We got this from Simon and Liana, right?
Mm-hmm. It's probably about a 35-story tall tower.
35?
It's kind of small.
Oh, I thought he said 325.
No, 35.
35.
35...
Yeah, remember this is like it's like a population where like science and stuff is slightly elevated. So you're like tall buildings, skyscrapers, crazy
Yeah,
stuff like
like,
that.
this
It's no big deal.
is this like the tallest building any of us has ever seen?
No, when you guys were in Sharn before, you guys, because didn't I show you that?
Yeah,
awesome
the
picture of
giant
Okay.
crazy tower.
that, like, Sharn is like this.
Okay.
That is what Sharn looks like. It is like you guys walk around in like this, in like these areas, and so like you look up and there's nothing but towers that go over. In fact, most of the city actually you don't walk around outside of buildings. Like there's some of the city that you walk around outside in streets, but a lot of these buildings are like the size of like 4 city blocks, and like everything's built on the inside. So like, have you seen the new Judge Dredd movie?
No.
Duh. Like 5 times. I really like that movie.
Think about the mega tower.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what there is in Sharn, except for the fact that
You should
it
watch
bigger
it,
on the
Lynn.
inside?
Lynn, you would really like it.
Judge Dredd?
You would really like it. I really like
is
that.
Awesome.
You would.
But
Is it on Netflix?
Yes,
It
it is.
Ooh.
But but basically think about that, except extend it like 5 times because Sharn, and I've revealed this to you guys before. Sharn intersects with the plane of air, like it's an intersection point with the plane of air. So basically, like that magic like holds the towers up.
Cool. I don't think you said that.
Yeah, I don't think so. That sounds new to me.
I do remember that. I remember him saying that, but I didn't know what that meant. And now that like we've kind
Now
of
that
talked
you
Talk about
about
planes?
some more.
yeah, now that we've talked about like elemental planes, like I kind of get it a little bit more.
I'm sure your other game probably helps too.
No, I kind of dropped out of that one
Oh.
due to lack of time.
Oh yeah, since
Very sad.
you're prepping for the new restaurant out in St. Francis.
Yes.
I think we
Plug.
should start a petition for more hours in the day.
No, I'm kind of good.
Yeah. No, I could totally use that right now.
I could use less work hours in the day.
No, not more
Most of
work
them-
hours.
Just hours period.
More
More
play.
hours in the day.
No.
So if we keep an 8-hour work day, we have more hours in the day, then we have more time to game
I
and
just
sleep.
I just need more time to clean.
Well, I can help
Well,
you
the,
on
uh,
Saturday.
Yes.
Well, you guys
I
get
feel
outside.
bad. I was like, I totally had no idea that I had to go
Hi,
somewhere on
Nick.
Saturday.
You get out. You get outside the building, and there's it's a very classical, ornate looking building that has the oddest sign you think you've ever seen. It's just a wood plank with hastily painted words on it that say the Wayfinder Foundation.
The Wayfinder Foundation.
Open the door.
Is this where we're going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally looks like what you would see in smaller towns, like a tavern.
I'd like to sense
So-
motive on that sign.
You sense motive on the sign. Roll a sense motive.
Really? I can
Yeah.
actually do that?
Yeah. Since
It's
you
D&D.
asked.
I didn't know that I could do that on an inanimate object.
Would you like a cupcake, Paul? I can put one up on a plate for you.
Yeah.
See, no matter how I draw this, I'm going to be yelled at. So,
7.
As long as it doesn't look like a penis, which that doesn't. You
Not
filled
yet.
it in.
Not yet.
Was that what you were worried about?
yes,
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, I can draw a neat flagpole-looking flagpole, and then it's like, oh, but everybody's going to be like, oh, it looks like a penis.
Well, you mostly draw penises. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
Everything you draw so far has been very penile.
Except for the drawing of, what is it? Peter?
Oh, that
what
was
his
the
name?
original.
Phil.
Philip. Yeah. Yeah.
Which more looked like a weird
But he was a
figure.
dick.
Yeah.
Ah!
Do you want a cupcake, Paul?
No, not at the moment. But, yeah, it basically looks like that. It doesn't look finished. It doesn't look neat. It's just kind of crappy looking.
So does my 7 tell me anything about that sign?
It tells you it looks kind of crappy.
Alright.
And you're guessing that, like, they didn't hire anybody to make this. You're guessing that either they found this in the back alley and just, like, spray painted words on it.
Good
or,
enough.
like, they
Alright.
found it at a rummage sale and it was given to them.
Okay. Alright. We're going inside?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Alright.
now sense motive on like the weirdest stupid things, like door handles and things like that.
You guys walk in.
You can.
And immediately, you are. It's just like a history museum. Like you walk in, and there is a giant corridor that what you now find out is that it's 35. This place is 35 stories tall. That's only because the first 10 stories have been hollowed out to house a giant, colossal statue in the middle of the tower.
Sweet.
It,
Oh yeah, what kind of
knowledge history check.
What if we don't have history?
Then you can't roll it
Oh, I don't have it. Whoops.
because you didn't take that class in school.
23.
23. You know that
La-di-da,
it's
smarty pants.
you know from reading in the books from where you always hung out in the library that you've heard about this foundation before. You heard that they found this, and it's one of the main things that gets them extra money to fund their expeditions. This is the Colossus of Stormreach. This was found in Zendrick, underneath the waves, and it's basically a giant. It's a life-size It is a life-size statue of a king.
Sweet.
Like a Cyclops king or something?
Well,
it's
giant
that big?
king, yeah.
Giant king.
Well, giant's not necessarily
Like
Cyclops.
literal giant king.
Well, there are cyclops and then there are giants. Like,
Okay, so
they
this
are,
is a giant
They're all
king.
giant kin, but they are different types of giants.
Of a giant king. Can you tell me the name again?
Of the
Statue.
what?
You said it.
It's the Colossus of Stormreach.
Thank you. I'm trying to write better so I can read it next time.
And and all throughout the area there are ledges and balconies and stuff with all sorts of antiquities on them, rare gems, different types of jewelry. All of it's incredibly historical. Like you look around and you notice that there's things that are like, oh, I read about this. Oh, I read about that too. Oh my god, I read about that too.
I am so geeking out.
Like you are incredibly happy to be here. And in the middle of the tower, underneath the legs of the Colossus, is a kiosk that has a little sign up sitting on it that says donations/information.
Is the kiosk flammable?
It is a very nice mahogany kiosk.
Okay, so because
Aged
I'm
mahogany.
going to be geeking out over this, I'm going to be conveying this information by going, oh my god, look, this is the Colossus King, and he's from Zendrake, and they found it under the waves, and oh my god, look over here, see this shiny jewelry? This is totally historical, you guys should totally look at this, and then so on and so on.
And as you're flitting from thing to thing, very anime style, like I imagine you just like disappearing.
Like her eyes are like this big
Yes.
and taking up her entire face. Like
No, like you know when characters are like surprised and looking
Yeah.
at stuff and they disappear, they go like, oh look, oh
yes.
look. That's I imagine that's what you're doing.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And as you're looking at the plaques that detail the explorers who found the items and like all the information and stuff, at the bottom of each plaque it says donations are appreciated. There isn't a like donation box at each thing, but you know, you kind of figure that this is a history museum basically that also serves as a guild hall. So
I'm not giving them my money.
Elise is hitting it hard today.
Hell yeah.
What?
Second glass of wine.
Oh, yeah, my nose is super itchy, so I had to get off because like I keep wanting to scratch my nose, and I felt like that might be pretty embarrassing on TV.
You have a problem with the coca?
No, it's just allergies.
are you kidding? I keep playing with my knife in my pocket.
No, it just really itches, and now that I'm thinking about it, like
Yeah,
it's just
stop groping your ass.
I know, that's what I feel it looks like on TV. I'm like, or on the internet. I like keep moving my
And
knife
hey.
around, and it's probably looks really bad.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging.
So, all right.
Yeah, if you're gonna judge anyone, you can judge
See?
me because I'm
Yeah,
drinking
she's got the good shit.
Yeah. This is pretty amazing. Jason, if you didn't hear me before, thank you very much. This stuff is good.
What is it?
It's called Blakehorn Unidragon. It's a Russian imperial stout, and I love stouts. It's like thick like molasses and deliciousness.
Anyway,
And the bottle says clown shoes on it.
Oh, yeah.
so donate. It says donation. Well, we were here to see somebody,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna just go
Let's
and find
just
a
go
person.
to information
Yeah.
and figure out.
Yeah. Who's the person we're supposed to see?
It doesn't actually say. It just says has Simon and Liliana's name on it and has some scribblings and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ring, ring.
Gwen, go
Yeah.
show them the
So
paper.
there's a little old lady with a beehive hairdo and glasses and octagon spectacles, like the gray sweater.
Hello.
writing stuff down. She's like, "Oh, hello."
We are here on behalf of
Simon and
Simon
Liliana.
and Liana. Thank you. We're here to pick up some supplies. I have this information right here for you.
And she takes it and she goes like, "Oh, you want to go room 25C?"
Okay, thank you.
Where's the elevator?
Huh?
Where are the stairs?
That way.
Is there another option of getting up?
No.
Okay.
I haven't learned to fly yet.
Do you have a grappling hook?
Good members always walk.
Yeah. Just
I have
choose
manacles.
stairs.
I do not have a grappling hook.
I think it'd be so
Time to
much
use
more
the stairs.
fun to.
Time to use the stairs.
So, is this a spiral or?
Well,
We're
there's
walking up the stairs.
We're walking upstairs. Let's just leave it at that.
there's
There's stairs.
there's a staircase that goes around the inside of the building that on the back side. You go up the 10 floor. You go up basically the 10 floors, and then after you get up to the 10 floors, there is a service elevator up there.
Nice. And climb into the service elevator.
So you guys climb and go the rest of the way up.
Yes.
The you get to as you walk past all these different hallways and stuff like that, and all these different rooms, you see a lot of them have crates in them. Yeah, a lot of them have crates, things that haven't been unboxed yet. It's obviously a research place as well as guild hall and whatnot. So it's basically just a giant museum.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk in and there's a woman with brown hair, like sitting there, also writing down notes. She's checking crates, moving Excelsior packaging around. Well, it's probably not actually Excelsior packaging, but straw basically.
Yeah.
And she's not paying any attention to any of you as you walk in.
Excuse me.
Yep. Hello?
I have this form.
Oh, Simon and Liliana sent you.
Yes.
Oh, good. They explained to you what we're doing, right?
Somewhat.
Vaguely.
In the way that Liliana and Simon would typically explain things to people.
So not very well.
Correct.
Well, they contacted us to help pick up some things for them, and they also added their knowledge and expertise to something that we're looking into. We need to send back a secondary expedition to do a couple of things. One, we need to find a couple of our members who went missing on the initial expedition.
Side quest.
And we also need to get information on a couple of items that were apparently found by them. The mission came back. They didn't.
Okay. Are you sure they're not dead?
Not from our last accounts.
They might be dead.
I mean, it's not odd for some of our researchers or some of the members of the organization to get carried away with their work.
Are there? It's a side question. Are there pathfinders in this area?
Oh.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No, this is not an out of game. I was just wondering. Sure. So.
Or was that?
Yeah, me
that
asking
question?
you a question.
Oh yeah, there's like this is where there's chroniclers and
okay.
pathfinders, and like they are a full expedition
Okay.
society. Like
Okay.
they will commonly have druids and rangers working for them because
Okay.
in case they go into harsh terrain.
Cool.
It's an archaeology. It's a think of a magical fantasy realm archaeology.
All right. Cool. That's good.
All the Indiana Jones.
Yep. Except with more magic. So they And let's see here, where's my narrative? There it is. And she's like, well, they it's not uncommon for them to get carried away with their work and stay. Sometimes they just miss the boat and then go back to Stormreach and just chill.
Okay.
You know what? I've done that. I understand.
They usually have enough funds to last until the next expedition rolls along, or they just hook up with the small guild hall we have there and just continue exploring until something comes along. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary.
Okay, but you would just like to
We'd just like to check in, and we haven't heard anything, so we're guessing they didn't check in with the guild hall. Because usually, if they check in with the guild hall, they'll either send somebody back, or they'll either send a message across the sea to us, or they'll find some way to contact us. But this time, no one's contacted us.
I think that's not necessarily outside of our reach. I think we could do that.
Excellent. And with your help, we can also get having hired folks on hired adventurers is always a good idea. Yeah. So that's basically it.
Assuming that our expertise does not come for free.
Oh, absolutely not. The voyage will be completely paid for. Upon right now, you will receive a small stipend. We'll cover all of your expenses here in Sharn for the next. How long is it gonna be? And she gets this like long way look, and she goes, "Call! And you hear this. And a young guy with blonde, wiry hair, and like just a t-shirt and like jeans or like adventuring pants comes skidding around the corner. And she's like, yes. Or he's like, yes. And he's like, how much longer until the expedition is put together? And he goes, a week-ish?
I think you can do better than that, don't you, Cole?
Who are you?
I am the lovely lady that's going to be coming with you. Now, don't you think you could do a little better than a week, Cole?
He looks back at the lady and she goes like, I think you could probably do a little better. And he's like, oh.
We were also told that our expenses on our journey to Zentrick would be taken care of.
And she goes, oh, yes. Everything will be taken care of.
Okay.
And Cole's like, I need go. And he, like, runs off down the hall again.
Does he look panicked?
He looks harried. He looks harried in the fact that, like, he's got things to do, and everyone keeps bothering him.
Okay.
So I'm assuming how you look, probably, like, half the week.
Touche. Yes.
He's the guy who everyone goes to and goes like, oh, we need this done. And everyone's like, why isn't it done? He's like,
Okay. I know that look. Alright. If you look terrified, that'd be something else altogether.
No, he's just, and plus, like, you're not guild
He's overwhelmed.
Yeah, you're not members of the organization. So, like, he's like, I don't have to listen to you.
I was clearly putting on the charming.
Yes, I noticed. So,
Not that he ever cares. Why did I take charming? It's beyond me.
well, you guys really haven't had a lot of chance to use it.
Yeah.
Every time I try, you shoot me down.
Perhaps they're all gay. Every single one of them.
And when I've tried on the ladies,
Maybe-
I still get shot down. So all the
No,
men are
all the
gay.
ladies are straight, but all the men are gay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You're actually, that's just actually, Lame has, like, her, gay genre is just entirely incorrect.
Clearly.
And she's like, well, you'll be up for a week. We can just have. She goes, hold on, and she walks over to a drawer, unlocks it, opens it up, and she pulls out 4 brass coins for you guys, and she gives each of you a brass coin, and it's. She's like, as you can see, this coin is worth absolutely nothing. But
why do I want it?
it's basically our calling card. If you show this to any inn in the city, they will take it as payment for us.
So it's like putting it on your tab.
Yeah, it's basically
Gotcha.
Then it has great value.
Yep.
Or at least it will.
Yes, I mean it has absolutely no value to. It has no monetary value, but it is worth in trade a great deal.
Lovely.
So just don't. So yeah,
Don't what?
don't sell it.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically that's it.
So now we have a week to burn? Can
She
we just
writes-
fast forward?
She writes down some stuff and she goes, here, and she hands you another piece of paper, and it's if you do come back and we're it's got the date of the expedition. She's like, try to be here when when we leave. If not, I wrote the dock number down, so you can meet us. You can either meet us here, down at the dock, whatever.
Okay.
So, but if you don't come along, then we will. Basically, your coins will become null and void, and you will be on tab for whatever didn't stay. Basically.
We're coming, don't worry.
All right. Thank you for coming along. This will be a great help.
Anytime.
Okay.
So now we have a week to burn.
Yep.
Can we just burn it? Can we just fast forward?
Sorry, the DM doesn't have a fast forward button.
I don't like this DM. I want a new one.
I already fired him earlier, so we have to be
Right.
on the lookout for
God
more.
damn it, Paul. We're sticking to that theme. So we are in this town. And we're all just waiting.
Well,
So-
I could spend a week playing in the museum.
Well, you can. Phaedra is bored out of her head.
And getting my hair done.
So,
No.
We
No,
could
we
go
did-
for some vigilante justice.
so,
we did all that.
Well,
then-
Right,
not
right.
that part.
We've already done vigilante justice.
so who's
There's more to do.
So you guys are gonna go find an inn. What kind of inn? Are you gonna find a nice inn? A kind of drudgy inn?
Oh,
Oh, hell,
Regular
it's
inn.
on someone else's tab. I'm totally going for a nice inn.
All right.
With
you
the
guys-
bar in the lobby.
Yes. It has to have a bar and a pool.
Ooh, pool.
Yes, hot tub too.
Mm-hmm.
And sauna.
Can't we
Alright.
just stay at an average inn?
You're not footing the bill.
Doesn't matter. Well, not footing the bill. That's right. That's why you should do the nice thing and not
All right, let's
blow
not
it.
pick the top one in the town. Let's take the second from the top.
So
Do we have to stay at the same inn?
Silver leafing, not actual gold filigree everywhere.
Yeah.
How about a hostel with a common room?
Fuck.
Trust me, they're the best. Oh, they're the best.
Share a bathroom
I
with
would
people.
prefer to not stay in a fancy hotel.
No, you can get like an upper class, still hostel, but you have a private bathroom.
What does the party
But then you
want to
still
do?
have
I mean,
all
you,
these
can, you can go off
Common
and
rooms.
do your own thing.
That's true.
You could totally do that and leave the party hanging.
I'm totally staying at a nice hotel. If everybody else leaves, I don't care. I'll stay all by myself.
Yeah, you know, nothing ever bad happens when you split the party.
You can always tip well.
Yeah.
What if we did a medium hotel that also still had a pool, hot tub, and bar?
That's what I said. Not the best one,
All right.
but like second from the best.
That's not medium.
That is, maybe there's only 3. Second from the best is medium in that situation.
So.
All right, Paul, pick us a hotel.
All right, you guys are arguing as you're walking along. Lynn is, Phaedra is quibbling about like wanting to stay at the Ritz.
She's like, my grandmother would always want us to stay at a nice hotel where we're not going to get raped and murdered.
Maybe your grandma
And-
needs to get burned at the stake.
Last time I slept with your grandma, it was in a hostel and she liked it.
I don't think my grandmother would ever stay in a hostel. So.
Was I there when I'm assuming I was there, right? I mean, I wasn't
Yeah, you
at the
saw
present
the
for the
whole-
session.
Yeah.
You were there, but I don't. That's also a question I need to ask. Did you? You didn't tell anybody.
I thought none of us
about
talked about it.
Yeah.
Like
You didn't.
Yeah. I think I did, didn't I?
I don't remember.
About the woman in the dress being your grandma?
Yeah. No.
does anyone else know?
Yeah,
Huh?
because
Poll
some
the
of
audience.
Because I metagamed a shit ton
Yeah.
on
They're
that
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a lot of metagaming on it. So
Um,
I don't think you did.
Does the audience remember?
I don't. Yeah, actually, now that you say it, I think I just kind of walked away all shaken, like, oh no, I don't know who that is.
I think.
I
Yeah.
thought you did.
I think she kept it from you guys.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on, because I think me and
All right,
Bridget were
so-
sitting at the table next to her. Because we were in the cafe.
Yeah, and then we were sitting at one table, yeah, and then I got up and I went to the other table, so it's possible that you heard. Yes, because then I got up and then Caitlin was like, oh, do you need a hug?
And then
After all that, yes, so they know.
Yeah.
They know. But they don't know about the imp thing somehow.
Right. We don't know
Like
what
they
the
didn't,
imp, but
they
we know
didn't
about
see
grandma.
everything, but they know grandma. They know that was my
We
grandmother.
couldn't
So I would
miss
know
grandma
that
in
your
the hot
grandma
orange
was
dress.
like super fucking evil.
But you didn't really have paladin-y skills.
Yeah,
at
I
that
was.
point.
Yeah, I did.
Did
You
you?
Yeah.
did, but you didn't scam.
You didn't
I wasn't
stand.
there for that day. I
Oh,
totally
yeah.
would have.
Oh my God.
Come on. She was talking to another person who I've never met before. You know I'm gonna check on that shit.
Well, you weren't.
We
there.
lucked
No.
out so
I
many
know.
times on
No.
Lise not being here.
You know I would have been
But
like,
yeah, so I'd be like, my grandmother would always have us stay in the best hotels, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you guys
would
walk
still
around.
say,
and
your
you
grandma
guys
probably
happen
is
to
really
you guys
evil.
happen to look around.
How do you know?
the apple probably doesn't fall far from that tree.
You call my grandmother evil.
You guys are walking along and you see a inn that is very whitewashed. It looks rather fancy, and which catches Phaedra's eye. And
Oh, this is more like it.
you also notice a sign outside that posts that it's got modest rates. So
Buy 6 nights with the 7th free.
So you
This
guys
makes everyone happy.
you guys walk in there and it's basically everything you're looking for. It's got a bar downstairs. It's got a nice desk. It's got a nice desk with a little mail sauce behind you. Yeah, and there's a and all the bellhops are dressed all in black. Instead of like the red outfits, they've got like black ones that have like gold trimming on them.
Nice.
And
Collars and chains?
yep.
She said, yep.
Oh no. Like I have been sick. I have like bad hearing at the moment.
You should have just left it at yep.
Yup.
With
No, I think we should go with that now.
yup.
Yup.
So you guys walk in there and you go up to the desk clerk and
That's what's written in the book. It happened.
and and he says, all right, if you ladies would like to stay for the week, and he's like, how will you be paid? Oh, excellent! It's always good to have people from the Wayfinder Foundation here. And he snacks up all the coins from all of you, and he drops them in a drawer.
Can we get those back? I need them for other things.
Oh no! Everything here is on us.
Oh. Alright. So it's like an all-inclusive?
With them, yes.
Alright.
Wait, did they not explain this to you at the Wayfinders Guild?
Well, kinda, sorta.
We forgot to ask.
Everything, your stay is basically comped. Everything that you eat or drink, is comped by them. They don't tell you everything, so I will tell you that they do take reasonable allowances out of these things. I mean, we're a good hotel to stay at. We have very reasonable rates, so your stay will not be taken out of your pay. But some some of the delights that we have on our menus. If
I got dreads in the face.
if you do
back there.
spend too much on the food and whatnot, then they will take a small amount out of the pay that you get from your expedition.
Yeah, but what I was really wondering
She's got a
is,
smug
what
ass
if we
look in her
decide to
face.
order pizza from outside? Can you just add that to the...
Oh, we'll have someone go get it, and it'll be added to your tab.
Okay, we're good then.
Yep.
That's all we need to know.
Would you? So, how would you like this split up? Would you each like separate rooms? Would you like a common room with you ladies?
I've been
Or
staying in the same room as these bitches for this entire trip. I'm so tired of all of you.
Just pissed because I keep jumping on your bed.
Yes. Every time.
So
Every
separate-
time.
separate rooms? then.
Yes. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Can we get adjoining rooms so I can still come in and jump on our bed?
Absolutely.
No.
Well,
Can I get a lock?
I don't know. Caitlin, I don't know if Caitlin and I would still stay in the same room or not.
Well, it's
True.
on the Wayfinder Foundation.
True. I know, but you know.
You're a paladin, not dead.
No, but I know, but I'm just saying, like, in the typical party fashion, you don't necessarily split up everybody.
Oh, but you're still in the
So,
same place.
Yeah, true.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'd be fine getting, 2 king-size beds in one room.
I'm sick of this bitch. She snores. She is.
Which bitch? I don't snore.
You?
I do not snore.
So he goes. He hands each of you a set of keys and goes like, your rooms are on the 3rd floor. As I said, all of the amenities are available to you. And he starts listing them off. They have a pool, gym, like all sorts of stuff. Like they actually do.
buy a bikini now.
They actually do have a magical. They do actually have a magical sauna room.
Nice.
So
I like that.
they and he goes like, enjoy your stay, ladies.
I don't have a swimsuit. Is that a problem for using the pool?
Guests are requested to wear swimwear. Stuck.
Oh, it's not a rule? Okay. We're good.
But
Don't tell
we
them
don't
that.
usually
Don't tell
think
them
to
that.
post such things.
You should really change that.
Are there children in the hotel?
Yes, this is this is a hotel. I mean, it's
Yeah, but most hotels don't allow children after 10 p.m.
That's true.
We're okay.
All right. Thanks, Paul.
so you guys get your keys, and he rings the bell a couple times, and 2 bellhops come up, and he goes like, do you ladies have any luggage you need brought up?
I don't know.
Sure, I'm gonna take my bag off my back. Here you go.
Have we been carrying bags? I suppose. Like
I
that's what
assume
all
because
this
we got
shit
the-
is.
Carry all your stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bellhop takes it in one arm.
I mean, mine's very light. Yeah, I have a light
Yeah,
load
I'll-
still.
I'll carry my own stuff.
All right, and they will show you to where your rooms are. So, the one bellhop will. He goes like, actually, the other bellhop, Caitlin would probably want her horse stabled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, the other bellhop will handle Caitlin's horse.
Okay.
So he walks you guys upstairs and to the 3rd floor, and you have a glorious overlook of the pool. And he's like, these are your rooms, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He asks for your keys. He
Okay.
says, "Miss, may I have your key?"
They open the door for you.
Oh,
Sure.
And he opens the door and places your bag on the bed inside. And
Are there chocolates on the pillow?
Hmm?
Chocolates on the pillow?
Yes, it is a very fancy place. There's also a box on one of the on the bed.
all of them or one of them?
All the rooms have a box on the bed.
Okay.
And the bellhop walks out and
Like sense motive on that box.
he turns around at the door. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And he walks off.
I'll give him $1.
Yeah.
Or
You
gold.
You
Or
give him a. You give him
the
a gold.
equivalent of $1.
That's one.
A gold.
Well, actually, that's more like 1 silver, like a silver and
All right, fine.
$10. So you give him a silver, and he's like, "Thank you, miss." And he walks away. Do you sense motive on the box?
Yes, I sense motive on the box. 13.
The box is a box, and it's very happy being a box. It's very content. Its boxiness suits it.
It's filled with things.
Yours, on the other hand, has a note on it.
Oh. I'd like to sense more. No, I'll read the note. What does the note say?
The note says.
This is me all alone in my room right now.
Yep.
Okay.
The note says. I have a job proposition for you and your lovely friends. Please, meet me down at the hotel restaurant at 8 o'clock. Kisses, family.
Oh, dear Lord. Do I hear anything? Do I hear anything?
Nope.
Can I burn the note?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really wanted to squeak the rat. I'm sorry.
You set the note on fire.
Hey,
And
Phaedra, there's a box on my bed. You got anything in your room?
Yeah, I have a box.
What's in the box?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm sure it's the same as everyone else's box.
you also have a box.
Everyone's
I
box
figured
is
it was just
unique.
my
All
box.
right,
No.
since Phaedra's being
No.
obstinate, I'm gonna holler over.
Everyone's box is unique, Elise. Like, or Gwen.
Hey Gwen, do you have a box in your bed?
Every box is sacred. Yes.
What's in it?
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
just
Gwen, what's in your
hotel
box?
shit. No. What's in the box?
Inside of the box. Inside of your
I wait
box.
to hear what Gwen's
Exactly.
box
I'm
is
waiting for
first.
somebody else to open their box.
Inside your box is actually a very classy, very elegant, very covering evening gown.
I guess it's a dress.
Ooh, I like dresses. I'm going to open my box.
Okay, I'll open my box too.
Phaedra, you open your box, and it's a dress very reminiscent of your grandmother's dress.
Oh, fucking A. Is
So
it
it's-
orange?
How revealing is that dress?
It's red, and it's very slinky, and it's got the cut up the side.
Nice.
It's very
It's
Jessica.
like the Jessica Rabbit
It's very
dress.
Jessica Rabbity.
Alright. Does it glitter?
Hello.
No, it does not.
nurse.
But it's got gold like lacing around the.
Hello, nurse.
You have a like it's almost like a Chinese style dress that's completely black, and in fact, when you look at it, your eye kind of like slides off of it, like it's that black. The only reason your eye doesn't completely slide off of it is because it's got gold, very ornate gold pattern around the edges.
What does Caitlin's dress look like?
Caitlin also has a very, while Gwen has a very pearly white dress, Caitlin has a regal blue, and it's roughly the
It
same.
looks
It's
good
very
in blue.
very stately, very very elegant dress, not slinky or short or.
Does it cover her back?
Yes, it hers actually does, because it's a very modest dress. So
As
so
if
luckily-
someone knew to cover her back?
No, actually, it's just because Elise's dress or Gwen's dress is the exact same.
Okay.
With a high collar, I hope.
No, actually. So you can actually see the upper portions of her dragon mark on the back of her neck.
I don't have a dragon mark.
No, not you.
Oh,
Caitlin
yeah,
does.
Caitlin. Well, Caitlin should wear her hair down.
Yeah, we can arrange that.
All right. So, what are these for?
I think we should go out tonight. Can't put it to waste.
Or maybe we should go to dinner at 8 o'clock in the lobby.
Why?
8 sounds good.
Because that's when I want to eat.
I want to sense motive on her.
Yeah, shit. I mean, you don't just normally say, let's do things like this.
You guys suck!
I know.
12.
9.
Roll bluff.
What is bluff?
Bluff.
Oh, it's
It'll say
bluff. Oh, fuck, I'm so glad I put points in that. That would be a 24.
Clobbered everybody.
Yeah.
She sounds like she actually has a plan for once. Like
I still don't know if I trust that.
you look at Phaedra and you're like, you never have plans.
Right, I still don't
Like, this
necessarily.
is weird, but she's very confident. Like I am so stoked that I got this dress, and I am gonna go out, and I want it to be at 8 o'clock, and I want to go eat at the hotel lobby or the hotel
Yeah.
restaurant, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm still gonna holster my gun. Like, strategically strap it on. Yeah. Because I don't know why. Something just doesn't seem right.
Hey, Phaedra.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Gwen. You guys want to go get our nails done to match the dresses before 8 o'clock?
I suppose.
Sure.
You
Can a paladin get her nails done?
yeah,
Is that against
she's
the
a paladin. She's not dead.
Huh.
Alright.
um,
I want Gwen to get her toes done too.
you
And also she needs to get a bikini wax.
that might be a little paladin-y
That's not necessarily. You don't know what happens. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I don't think the order is really selling.
I don't think the order is not celibate. I don't think so. I should
So
check.
you can have.
Are
some of
you?
these.
I don't think so. But I probably wouldn't be as promiscuous as some
Getting-
harlots over here.
Getting a wax doesn't mean you're
No,
gonna
no,
have
exactly.
sex.
No. I don't disagree with that.
No,
but
it
I'm
just
saying,
means you're a hairy
in
monkey
general,
and you need to take care of
I'm
that
just
shit.
saying, you don't know what she does in her own time.
She plucks.
No. Anyway,
My vagina hurts.
Gwen's vagina is up to her own. That's her own business. All right.
So
I'll go get a wax with you though.
I will totally go get waxed. That would be great.
you guys go.
Brazilian.
Right. So I really hope your students are watching. We're talking about that.
That's right.
You.
I'm gonna black that one out.
Thanks for reminding me. I was having a lot of fun. A lot of fun until you reminded me.
Gotta bring that back down. That's the paladin's job.
This
Bring it down.
I'm not assigning this episode.
You might want to write that down.
Not assigning this episode. Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
No, I pre-watch any episode I
Yeah,
assign.
that's right. Haven't watched the first episode because that was way kosher.
Everything that happened while Bridget was still here is pretty much off limits. No offense to Bridget, I love you, and it was fun, it's just not educationally safe.
So, you guys with your sense motive checks, she's not lying. I mean,
Right. I don't think that.
I mean, she is lying, but she's.
No, I'm not.
can't tell.
I said I think we should go get dinner at 8 o'clock in the lobby.
Okay, yeah,
That's
you're
not a lie.
Aaron, I'm right.
But sense
You're
motive
right.
isn't necessarily for a lie.
It's not for lying, but it's she's not up to any funny business, like
Right.
at all. Like she has no ulterior motives that you can just.
All right,
She
and
just
even
wants to.
though that might be the case,
you-
I'm
but
still bringing
you
my
don't
gun.
have to trust her.
Yeah, I don't.
Just because you're like, she doesn't have any ulterior motives, but I really don't trust her to not get into trouble.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's why I'm gonna have a gun.
That's fine. As
And
long
she's
as I
gonna
get my
be like-
Brazilian and nails done, we're
Yeah,
good.
I'm just gonna spy style, have the gun strapped to my leg, be ready to go.
Well, I was going to strap the
Thanks.
dagger to the inside of my thigh anyways, because we always find trouble.
Right?
Has nothing to do with Phaedra.
exactly. But she just might happen to be
I have
the spark for this one.
I have a dagger. Can I just I don't have a strap for my leg. I never bought one. Can
You
we
could-
assume that I did?
You can go out and buy one today.
Okay, I'll go buy one.
I'm going to do that too.
Anything that you feel that you would need to accentuate fancy wear and to have weapons on you.
I don't
you
know
can
what do
go
you
and
call that?
purchase.
Dagger leg strap?
There's a sheath. You could just probably
It's
classify a sheath.
it's just a
Okay.
sheath. I'll charge you $1 gold for the amount of
Leather.
leather that
Okay.
it's used.
Cool. Dagger sheath. I actually have one of those for real. There's double
I'm
daggers.
jealous. Nice.
And they're weighted perfectly. The end.
So,
And then I found $20.
one of the things you do know about the hotel restaurant is it is a fancy restaurant. So
Okay.
it is a fancy dress place.
Sweet. Do they have whiskey?
They do. They have.
I like
they have
whiskey.
Very very good whiskey.
We should go a little bit early. And we should get whiskey.
All right.
So I also bought a pair of like Chinese looking platform shoes as well as the thigh sheath, which you can just see on the slit side of the Chinese dress.
All right.
Just throwing that out there.
I assumed that my character would always have a nice pair of black shoes that would go with everything, because that's just how I am. So.
So you guys get down with all your stuff. You guys get down to the hotel restaurant. You two need to make perception checks. You don't.
Actually, I kind of do, because what the fuck? I'm walking into this blind.
Actually, you don't, because you don't have to remember. You walk in and in true Phaedra fashion, you stroll right up to the bar
Yep.
to get your whiskey.
Yep.
And you order a whiskey, and the woman turns to you and says, "Phaedra, it's so nice to see you again."
Does she look like my grandmother?
She does.
Oh, damn it.
Except this time she's wearing a black and green evening gown, and she has a giant black onyx stone that hangs on a decorative necklace around her neck, and her hair is all done up different. She has like black streaks in it, and like she looks real fancy.
That's my stone, you bitch. You stole it.
Did I?
Yes. You know that's mine.
She's like, "Oh no, this is one from one of my a stone from another collection, but it is so good to see you, dear." And she reaches over and she hugs you in that family-like way.
Is it a truly like family-like way? Because I don't really hug my family like
She comes over.
Oh god,
and
Paul is going
and
to
she does this.
demonstrate.
She's like,
Oh, good. Okay, that was lovely.
she does that.
Oh, I'm gonna be infected with Paul disease now.
I'm pretty much over whatever I have.
You
I
better
just
be.
have fluid in the lungs. That's all I got.
Oh god.
Phaedra, introduce us to this lovely lady.
Me and my family. Please, let's go.
Hello, family, and what's your name?
Detect evil.
You detect evil, and she is not.
What?
Interesting.
I thought she was evil.
That doesn't mean she could be casting protection from good,
Oh, okay.
which means it's fine.
Okay.
You're adventuring with a paladin. Seriously.
Yeah.
like prepped.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very common for super evil to not actually be not be aware.
Okay.
Because otherwise, how easy would it be for paladins to go around and go bzzz, like you
Die
All the time.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
the time?
Got it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the background for the newbie girl.
So, okay, I need to
I just
nail
asked
this
a
down.
question.
Did you tell them that the woman that you met in the coffee house was your grandmother?
No.
Okay,
So
But me and
so-
Bridget knew because we were right there.
Yeah.
but did you hear? So what was your perception check?
13.
This right now 13 or no 12.
12? Okay, she looks familiar, like you've seen her somewhere before. So like she's taken on your radar. But she's not burned into your memories.
Okay, but if you were paying attention, I just asked Phaedra to introduce us to the lovely
did.
lady.
I'm getting there.
So I know that she's family, and I asked her name, and you've been ignoring
She
it.
go. I have not.
I don't
been
even
explaining
know her name.
things. You do not. She goes.
creepy.
I'm one of Phaedra's relatives. My name is Adrian.
Go, Adrian.
Can we change that?
Yeah, that's one more.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's got an apostrophe.
I don't
It's got
want-
Adri, apostrophe, E-N-N-E.
I'm thinking of Rocky
Adrienne.
every-
What do we got?
Yeah.
Adrian. Can we pronounce it that way?
Yeah,
Adrian.
that's actually how it's
Okay.
pronounced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian.
You probably couldn't hear it through the, like, congestion that's building up.
Okay.
Adrian, it's so lovely to meet you. Are you having dinner with us tonight?
I am. I'm actually the reason that you're all here.
Oh, I didn't know that. As I give eyes at Phaedra.
Neither did I.
She just has the face of not surprised whatsoever.
Oh, Phaedra doesn't trust her family very much. It's a very much a young thing. She'll get over it. But I have a business proposition for you. I heard that her and her little friends were in town, and that you would all be able to. That being seasoned adventurers, I've read about you. I read about you in the paper.
Really?
Well, yes, with that dastardly Philip character. Oh.
Oh, right.
And she's like, I have a friend of mine who has some work that sounds like it's right up your alley.
Oh, does he now?
He does. He'll be meeting us here in. You girls are a little early, so he's actually going to be here at 8:00. So, I have taken the liberty of reserving us a table. Would you please? Dinner is on me. Let's sit down.
Oh,
As
thank
we're walking
you.
away, I motion to the bartender.
Keep on coming.
So, like, as we're, like, walking toward the table, I want to sense motive on this woman.
Okay.
Oh! And why don't I ever roll that good when I'm fighting? 26.
26.
Nat 20, by the way.
All right.
You get a free cupcake.
She has no ulterior motives.
Okay.
She like you can tell that she's not lying. She has you here to offer you a job, it seems.
I just wasted a nat 20, dude.
You did. I do it lots. It sucks. And it's always on skill checks. She's being very honest at the moment.
I like my steak done rare.
Absolutely.
Thank
You all sit down. It's a very elegant meal. Or you all start ordering, and she orders a bottle of like way above your pay grade wine.
Wine in
and,
one hand, whiskey in the other.
And the paladin is sitting very quiet.
Yeah, the fact that she doesn't trust her tells me this shit is totally messed up. I am.
So when the
We
pot,
might have a similar face going on exactly right
when
now.
the pot's calling the kettle black, you're like the kettle's not even there, is it?
That kettle, like the kettle must be so black that it just disappeared. Like, this is wrong. Basically, just I don't even think I need to worry about sensing motives. This is just bad.
Okay, do I feel like I'm in any danger?
Oh no.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep drinking because I needed to know that because that would.
I would
make a
be
big
drinking
difference.
in slow moderation. So
No, I'm
wouldn't-
just because if I felt like I was in danger, I wouldn't drink at all. But if I feel like I'm protected, like I don't think my grandmother's gonna kill us or anything like that.
No, this is a very public place. This is a very public upscale place.
But she's not gonna pull anything. Like I don't. If you want me to roll for it,
Sense
great.
motive.
Because I don't. 2,
You
3.
you feel that like she has absolutely no ulterior motives other than to like actually offer you a job.
All right.
And if you remember from what she said to you in your first encounter, she said that they have plans for you,
Yeah. Okay, that's true.
and so you don't know what those plans are.
Adrian,
This is
dear,
important.
are you responsible for these lovely dresses we found in our room?
Absolutely, I heard you. I heard you would be staying here.
How did you hear that? We just found out today.
Oh, I have contacts everywhere. I'm a very successful businesswoman.
Yes, grandmother. What kind of business do you have?
Oh, I deal with a lot of the politics in town. It's far too boring.
Do I know that this is where like Okay, this is totally. I'm sorry. I'm metagaming like crazy right
No,
now.
it's good to ask these kinds of questions.
Because is this where I'm from?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Is
I
this
don't know.
where
Is
she
it-
lives?
is
Because I didn't do any of this.
No, I am using one of your family member against you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured, but like,
Welcome to the powers of the GM.
no, I understand all of that. I just didn't know if you decided that I live here or
No,
that
I
I'm
haven't
from
decided
here.
any of
or-
that.
Okay.
She is.
She's just here. Like, I'm not necessarily from here or anything like that. Okay.
You could write it that your parents ran away from your grandma and raised you somewhere else.
I kind of was going that direction.
You could.
Right? So, like, that's why I'm kind of asking for this. Okay, sorry, go on.
So yeah, which is why I would really like a full bio for you.
I
Since
know,
I keep
but I
playing
don't-
your.
Yeah,
you don't have time.
Yeah,
So if
well-
you want to do yours later.
I just.
Hire one
I
of your
don't-
employees to do it.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Nick! Write my backstory for my character.
don't you have a secretary that you can
No, not
dictate
anymore.
to? Oh, you don't have a secretary anymore.
Liz left me.
Oh.
Were you really that mean?
No, I burnt her out.
Oh, wow.
The poor girl, I fucking burnt her out. She was like, I can't take this anymore. I was like,
Aw.
you know that I used to do all of that plus what I do. She's like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Aw.
So,
I was only joking. I'm sorry, Lynn.
So she.
Now I feel bad.
So she's doing a little chit chat, and she basically states that she works in politics around town.
Sure you do. I'm still like guzzling the wine that she's.
You're guzzling like wine and shots.
Yeah. Not shots. No, I'm more classy than that. More
you're-
like.
you have a whiskey on the rocks on
Yes.
one side,
Yes.
a glass of wine on the other.
Actually, yes, that is exactly what it is. Yep.
I'm just keeping my mouth shut at this point. I have a feeling that silence will be,
Virtue.
yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm supposed to... Okay, that's the thing. Doesn't have to be celibate. You just have to live a virtuous life. And the most virtuous thing to do right now is to keep my mouth shut.
up.
Okay.
As she's like explaining all of this stuff, a large man in a white suit with a big red tie and a red face and big horns walks up.
Horns, like, coming out of his head.
Like, what kind of person
Like-
is that?
He's got black horns that come back out.
So the
out
devil
like
in a
this.
white suit
Is
just
he
Like
walked
a
in.
tiefling?
Yeah, is he a tiefling?
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, any of you who know such things.
Aren't
it
tieflings
I
is-
do know what a tiefling is.
Mhm.
Aren't tieflings evil?
Not all of them.
No,
Okay.
not necessarily. Especially
My tiefling in the other game was a cleric.
Yeah, but of a chaotic evil god.
Well, they
Well,
tend
Sam made her more chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
they tend towards it, but tieflings, especially in Eberron, because Eberron is so. One of the reasons I really like Eberron as a campaign setting is it's neutral.
Okay.
Like there are good red dragons
Okay.
because, like, it very much takes that just because you're a creature doesn't make you evil.
Just checking.
So I mean that's one of the things that I like about Eberron. So like they're like actually if you really scan this place, it's you only see one, but you see a knoll
Okay.
like drinking with a bunch of bankers,
Yeah, that's probably not
And-
appropriate then.
but like the knoll's like because he's in high society, his fur
Yeah.
is like real slicked back and trimmed and
Okay. That's probably appropriate to talk to a bunch of bankers. But yes, no, I am just keeping my mouth shut on all of this. Paul likes cats.
do.
Cats are pretty sweet.
But so she, as he comes like stomping towards you, she gets up and goes, "Oh, Dante, so nice to see you again." And she gets up, prances over to him, and like gives him that little like formal kiss on the cheek.
Elise can't read lips right now.
Ping him.
Oh, right.
Can Gwen read lips?
She's not that intelligent, so probably not. She probably wasn't paying attention. I'm really like, I am very uncomfortable. I am just sitting here and occasionally looking at you like, what the fuck did you just put me through? Like,
Okay,
what are you
hold on.
doing?
So
And I look at
Adrian
you and I go,
is busy
It's a free
getting up to
dinner,
greet
isn't it?
Dante, correct?
Correct.
So while she's
Right.
doing that, I'm like, Gwen, ping him.
It's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
I broke the paladin.
I'm not too excited about this. I'm just like, la, 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 I'm drawing on
For
the
those of you who
table.
didn't hear my whispers, I broke the paladin.
No, you didn't. Like, I think I did. So.
I just know that this is not very good.
hi, Mom.
I'm just waiting.
I'm just kind of sitting here like smirking. This sucks, but there's not much I can do
Right, I
about
know,
it.
but the fact that the part that concerns me the most is the fact that you are concerned.
Mm.
And that concerns me even more than anything else, that you're like, holy shit, this is bad. When,
She leads Dante to his seat and like leads him over, and he pulls out her chair for her, and she gracefully sits down, and he sits down and says, "So, you are
Have I ever seen him before?
no, you've never
Oh,
seen
no.
him. Oh my god, I can't believe my memory just farted right now.
God damn it, Paul.
Phaedra, Lame, Gwen, Liari,
Her grandma.
Adrian.
Adrian, that's right. Oh my god, I can't remember. I can't believe I just farted on that.
Can you just not say that word anymore? That makes me really uncomfortable. I don't know why.
He goes, so that's why, so you're the ladies that Adrian has, told me about.
Apparently. Are we?
I have a job for you.
Yup, that seems to be the pattern of behavior here.
Huh?
I wouldn't pay much attention. She's been drinking.
Okay. Basically, I've discovered a forge down in, the Cogs that, I would really like to get up and operational for, I run an Artificers Guild. And we would like, and I'm not actually an artificer, but I am a blacksmith. While I was doing some deals down in the Cogs, I did find a old forgotten forge. It needs to be cleaned out, and it also he leans in a little bit. I mean, it's a kind of a bigger table. He goes, "There's a fire elemental that needs to be put back in its place. That's above my pay grade."
Above your pay grade, and you think we can handle it?
Well, from what I've heard Adrienne say, I would easily assume you ladies can handle it.
Does this forge belong to you?
No, it's actually one of the forgotten forges of the old city.
So it belongs to the old city.
Well,
Perhaps it belongs to the fire elemental now.
no.
Does
Clearly
anything
made its
belong?
habitat there.
Does
Well-
anything belong to fire elementals? Like, do they get
The
possession?
elemental
of
plane
things?
of fire.
Yeah, they have, they're basically beasts of the elemental plane. I mean,
Maybe it likes to live there. Maybe that's its new home.
let me tell you, a elemental fired forge is a rarity, and they're expensive. The fact that I found this one and it actually has the elemental still there is amazing. So, if we could just bottle it up and get the forge running, I'll give you ladies any discounts I possibly can once the guild gets the operation up and going.
What do you mean bottle it up?
And what do you mean discounts?
Well, we are an Artificers Guild.
Bottling up is in capturing it and enslaving it.
Okay. Is that
Well, enslaving is such a dirty word.
Really? You're against enslaving fire?
No,
Why?
I'm just
Because-
really not in a good mood right now. I'm just like, that's technically, like, I'm being just very blunt. Like, technically, you're enslaving it.
Like, what? Because it's a flame? It's not a silver
No,
flame.
but it's
It's
just like a creature.
She's technically not wrong. but
Right. It's a living creature.
It's
And you are enslaving it. You're not saying, hey, fire elemental who probably can actually speak my language, why don't you just, like, be my friend and, like, do all this work for me?
Wait, can I speak to it?
Yeah,
Like
you
our-
probably can.
Like our
Do you
horses
speak Ignan?
that we use?
Some of
Yes,
us
I
take
do.
very good
I
care
do,
of our
I do.
horses.
yes, you can speak to fire elements.
How do we know he won't take very good care of the fire elemental?
Because
He's wearing white.
enslaving it.
He's
We
wearing-
don't enslave the horse.
No, we force breed it and then raise its young to work for us.
Look, I'd really like to keep this as the reason I'm asking you to do it and not anyone else is because Adrian has given me assurances that you'll keep this quiet.
Why does it need to be kept quiet?
Because if anyone else knew about it, they would try to get it.
So basically, whoever gets rid of the fire elemental first gets first dibs.
Correct.
Meh. I'll do it. I'm pretty much immune to fire, and I can talk to fire elementals. I feel like this is actually not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Like, I feel relieved. Like, this is not...
Where is this elemental located?
It's in the forge down in the cogs.
The cogs are where?
The cogs are one of the lowest levels of the city.
This city that we're in currently.
Yeah,
Okay,
that you're
sorry.
in currently. Yes, it's
It's underneath the city.
so.
Are we sure that this doesn't belong to the city itself?
Who would? These are the cogs.
Okay.
'Cause this seems like some city property to me.
So...
Would anyone like to roll a knowledge local on Shard?
Sure.
no.
Oh yeah, that would be a 19.
15.
You know that the Undercity of Shard, basically what they call the cogs, is
Uh-oh.
I'm just kind of.
Oh.
Oops. Okay. Make sure I didn't get anything.
More detail if you are.
Paul, have you read all of these books?
I have.
It's kind of crazy, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock. You guys, we should take a break soon.
Well, after this. You know that. Actually, now is a good time to take a break because then I'll give you all the information.
Yeah.
to
Alright.
Peruse back down to the book. So we will take a break right now.
Okay, good.
And,
That went by
yeah.
fast.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I appear to be running a decent game. You guys are so weirded out by everything.
I'm weirded out. Yeah, like I'm just like. Mm.
I'm kind of like, eh.
Because you said that like you said that like evil isn't necessarily like fire elementals are generally evil, but if they're not all necessarily evil, I can't assume that they are.
Correct.
And the low level ones wouldn't necessarily even have an alignment.
Correct. And I mean, fire elementals are usually angry just because of the fact that
They're elementals.
They're ripped out of their home plane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're angry because we're always angry. It's like they're angry because like
I wanna go
I'm
home.
not at home.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Oop. Someone's phone's buzzing.
Not mine. Mine doesn't buzz. Ah, here we go. And I think there are actually some nice pictures that go along with the adventure that I have in my brain. It's like you guys want to fun stuff.
Yay.
Yeah, like this is the kind of stuff that you see on your way down to the depths and the cogs.
Yeah, see, something just doesn't seem right to me about this. Yeah, it just doesn't drive well with me.
Well, they're ruins.
Right, they're ruins. Right, but I kind of feel like, they're ruins. Just let them be. Maybe they're ruins for a reason.
I really should have maybe checked the ABV on that beer before I drank it.
Oh, it's high. I guarantee it. It's probably 11.5.
12.5?
Damn.
Who let me drink this?
Well, good thing you're not
Awesome,
going anywhere,
folks.
right?
I have to maybe close the bar. Oh, shit. I did not know that.
How do you not know
I
that?
didn't think about it. I
Yeah.
was like, it's beer. It's like 5%.
That an imperial is an imperial, right?
It's an imperial.
Yeah, an imperial Russian is gonna be like imperial Russians start at 10.5. They start at 10.5.
Imperials in general, or at least 7.
Like Russian stouts start at 10.5.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think
I had the last couple sips and I was like, I'm kind of drunk.
Imperials usually start at like 7 minimally.
Whoopsies. Yeah, I can't eat anymore. It's kind of. Oh. Joy.
That girl's so good. She gave me a pillow.
I have to be at work at 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Ugh. That sounds terrible.
I was at work by 8 today. Next day I have to be at work by the same time. It's a really early week for me this week.
And was in bed all day, and basically everything hurt.
Possibly. A lot of people around school are saying like full on stomach flu, puking for a few days.
Oh.
Cold colic.
Paul, seriously.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're getting picked up on camera, on microphone there.
So what? Blowing nose.
Caitlin, do you have maybe like a piece of bread or something that would soak up alcohol more than the sugar is? I feel like I'm getting inordinately tipsy for not having drank that much. Ooh, I have
Fine.
a piece of plate.
Yeah, you're slamming back.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, I managed
Why does everyone keep saying that? Right, you've seen me drink. I drink like at a third of the pace as everyone else. It just so happens today. I'm just like, wine tastes really good right now.
I really want to know more.
I mean, I have lactate. I'm not sure if I need to
I think so. It's just meat and tortilla. That's what I was thinking of. Here. Burr.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite holidays that's in Shard.
Oh, yeah, there is a little bit.
Nice. Very cool. Really like.
All right, Lynn, you're losing the audience.
We're on break.
Yeah, we're on break.
I think we're ready to get back on.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back on break. I have information for you guys.
Alright.
1 second, we have things
Yeah.
buzzing.
Krista needs. Well, I'll get up and get in a minute then.
I'm a wee bit tipsy.
Oh, you are. I drank like an entire bottle of wine, basically.
And apparently that's making her go to sleep.
Oh fuck.
So, your old information on the cogs, or on the city, and basically there's two areas that make it up. There's the depths, and then there's the cogs. The cogs is the lowest part, but the depths is the generic name for everything that lies beneath the city's main plateau, excepting cliffside and the cogs far below. The upper levels give way to active and inactive sewers, some of which have their own inhabitants, as well as the mostly forgotten ruins of earlier settlements built long before the towers started to rise. Far below and accessed by well-maintained tunnels and shafts, the cogs sit at the very base of Sharn and serve as an actively populated center of industry. In fact, the roots of modern Sharn's towers lie underground in some places, buried in by the passing centuries. And the cogs are the churning heart of the city, full of forges and foundries powered by steaming geysers, molten lava, and bound fire elementals extending far below the foundations of Sharn's towers and built along the banks of great chasms that divide the city.
So this could be a fire elemental that's used to power the city?
No, it's out.
Oh, okay.
So this is a fire elemental that is not powering the forge at the
Okay.
moment.
So I look directly at my grandmother and go, what happens if we say no?
You'd be missing a great opportunity.
I say again, what happens if we say no?
Always so morbid, my dear. Nothing will happen. I'm offering you a business proposition out of kindness and generosity.
What are we getting if we do this?
Yeah, what are you offering?
Dante speaks up and goes, well, you'll be paid. Of one. I'm willing to pony up 800 gold apiece, each of you.
We'll do it! Done.
And you'll have my thanks, which will get you a discount on items forged at this foundry once it gets up and running.
Phaedra, I think we need to give some puppy dog eyes over at Gwen. And get her on our side. Gwen, 800 gold each.
Really, what's the downside?
It'll
I mean,
add to the
we-
jobs for the city. Think of the city welfare, the economy.
Right, but if this thing was being used to power the city, to provide, let's say,
Again,
energy, if it was supposed to be
Abandoned
used.
forge.
Yeah, if it was supposed to be used, perhaps the city would like to know that one other elemental is not doing its job.
Maybe it's just been there since the forge has been abandoned.
Well, they probably don't know necessarily
Think
that
of-
the forge isn't working.
Think of the poor, unemployed Sharn
Yeah.
parents who can't feed their children.
Are you going to give your $800 to them?
I will.
Maybe
If
you
you're going
should.
to give your $800 to them, then I might consider
I
it.
will donate a portion to the Silver Flame.
That's not necessarily what I hear about.
Excellent, our food has arrived.
I love
your-
steak.
Your food arrives in the middle of this conversation. So
I don't eat my food. I
after-
just keep drinking.
after you guys,
I'll
all-
eat her food.
Do you not eat?
Yeah, not eating.
Okay. You're
And I ordered lobster, and that's saying something. Just
Okay,
keep
I changed
drinking.
that from this to.
it. Adrienne is like, gets halfway through me. She's like, oh,
Thank you for the lobster.
I need to go powder my nose. Just, Vader, dear, would you like to come with me? And she gets up and walks past you, and she places her hand on your shoulder. It's like, I would really enjoy the company. She digs her nails into your shoulder.
I do nothing.
She's like,
I'll come with you, Adrian.
that would be incredibly pleasant. And she like, and she lets go, and like you have.
My eyes bug out of my head. Like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, thank you very much for the company.
You're welcome.
Basically, you both go to the washroom, and she does just, like freshen up and
Yeah, you don't know about girls' bathroom. Let me tell you how this is really.
I don't. I
All
really
right?
don't.
Because the
So-
first thing out of my mouth is going to be, so tell me about you and Dante. Are you guys an item?
No. He came up to me during one of my meetings, and he offered and came up to me with this problem. I'm a trusted advisor.
I was just asking. I mean, you guys seem very friendly.
Friendly as any business associate would be. And I will keep in mind, at any point in time, you can always roll a sense motive.
Do it. He just told you to roll sense motive.
Well, actually,
Oh, 26.
she's lying about something. She's either it's her relationship with Dante, or about what she does. It's something's not like you can.
Something's not right.
You can pick up that, like, she's keeping something under wraps.
Well, I hope I didn't offend you by asking. I just,
not at all, dear.
he's a very good-looking tiefling, and I just thought, lady's got needs.
Well, yes.
Got needs.
We're gonna be in town for a whole week. If you have any needs you would like taken care of.
Oh, thank you for the offer, dear. I will keep that in mind.
You do that.
Oh, you're gonna get like the evil clap.
You need to.
There's gonna be no holy water to cure that one.
Oh, I have faith in you. You could cure me.
I'm not touching you now.
You're gonna get the evil.
She says, "Well, it'd be very nice if my niece would at least."
Granddaughter, not niece. You talking about me?
Yeah, but she's lying. Remember, she looks really young. This is completely outside the game, and I
Alright.
don't actually know this.
So, hold on.
But I'm reminding you that
Keep going. It'd be very nice if your niece would.
If my niece would come around and trust me a little more, it'd be very pleasant.
I'll be honest. I've been traveling with Phaedra for a little while.
There was a falling out with the family some years back. I've just recently gotten back in touch with her, and she treats me like she does the rest of the family. It's very unsettling.
I don't know what to tell you. She doesn't talk about herself a whole lot. I mean, we have a great time, but I have no...
Oh, I'm sure she's a very spry young woman.
I have no insights on this for you. Is this why you wanted to give her the job? Are you trying to, like...
It's one of the reasons.
Rebuild a relationship?
It's one of the reasons.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you... Because I'll tell you right now, I don't know how Phaedra feels. Gwen, I think, is a little iffy on this. Why don't we just agree here to leave this until the morning? We can meet for like breakfast or coffee or something, and the four of us can discuss it on our own when they might open up a little bit.
Oh, I think I can clear that on my schedule. Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, I can't make you any promises. I can't force them, but it might help. Okay. So they don't have to necessarily know we had this conversation, but we'll bring it up naturally when we get back to the table.
Wait,
She
what?
goes-
Doesn't matter.
She goes, "Oh, you're such a nice young woman. Very, very different from my niece."
I do my best, AJ.
And
It's been such
she-
a pleasure
She
to
like
meet
cups
you.
the side of your face and then she like kisses you.
You make me blush.
Girl.
And she walks away and she swishes away. Like she doesn't just walk away. She like makes a point of walking away.
Okay. All right, so we get back to the table. Sorry, I just took over the GM's job.
So they both return to the table, and Adrienne looks like that was refreshing. Well,
In the meantime, I polished off another like 2 glasses of wine.
she goes, well, I can see that Miss Miss Guinevere, is it?
It's Gwendolyn.
Oh, Gwendolyn. Oh, I've only heard you called Gwen. Gwendolyn. I see that you're one of the holdouts on this. I would really like to offer you ladies this job. Well, Dante would like to offer you ladies this job, but I mean, it is through me. It does have a little shine on my reputation. But to give
Elise cannot keep that straight. Okay, sorry.
to give it a little bit of time. How about I'll stop by tomorrow afternoon. We'll have drinks in the bar,
That sounds like an excellent idea.
and you ladies can think about it for the evening. Does that sound good?
That sounds like an excellent idea. Don't you guys agree? We can meet up in Gwen's room, have a couple of drinks, discuss this.
You have such good friends, Phaedra.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just staring at you.
I'm aware I have good friends. Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, I believe that we're finished. I see that Dante has finished his plate, and do you have anything else to add? Dante says, no, I think I've said all that I can say. Please, it would be very nice to get this ball rolling. And again, the help would be appreciated.
Well, we will be getting back to you. It was a pleasure meeting you, Dante.
Oh, thank you very much, dear. And he gets up and he shakes hands with all of you.
As well as you, Adrienne.
But as daintily as he can with his big mitts, like he actually like does the. And Adrienne says, "Oh, ever a pleasure, dear." And she like takes your hand, very mannish actually. She instead of like just like politely shaking your hand, she actually like takes your hand, turns it as if to kiss it, and like winks at you. So if you guys want to do a perception check.
Yeah, gross. There you go.
19.
21.
21. You do both notice that she like does a little wink at her, like nothing huge, but
Is she a man?
Grandma's actually grandpa.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering now. Like, is she a shapeshifter? How do I find that out, Paul? Come on, you gotta help me a little bit here.
I have been tossing you as many clues as I possibly can.
That doesn't mean anything. I have no background to go off of.
Hey, no one's keeping you from reading monster manuals and guessing.
Yes, there are several things keeping me from reading that.
Real life.
She shakes all of your hands, and she shakes them very daintily, very womanly.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And Dante starts to start off, and she actually prances to keep up, almost, it seems like, and then she like swishes her way out of the bar, or out of the restaurant. And anyone who wants to roll me another, if all of you want to roll me another perception check.
10.
16.
This is perception.
Yeah.
28.
You don't notice because you're
I'm just
still
glaring.
I'm
just glaring. I know, I'm just glaring.
You barely notice because you're actually glaring after your grandmother. Who are you glaring at?
Me.
Yeah, I figured that you're glaring intently at her. You're glaring at your grandmother, and you are actually watching the reactions around the restaurant. There's not a single head that is not turned by her, like man or woman. Like, and there are some guys who are like there with their wives, and they're like glancing and like obviously not trying to get caught, but at the same time their wives are also glancing, not trying to be caught.
So,
So,
Tell me about your family member.
I really know nothing about my family member. And that's
Oh.
the honest to goodness truth.
Right, but why wouldn't you, of all people, have a reason not... Why would you not trust your family? Because it doesn't seem right. I've known you for slightly long enough to know that if you're not trusting something, that probably means it's not very good.
Well, and Phaedra did not immediately know this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but isn't that disconcerting that she didn't immediately recognize her own family member?
No, she recognized her on the back. Like, you two, like... Because
Well, I had to ask.
No.
No, I had
Last
to
time-
ask because I wasn't sure.
When we first met Grandma, she
I
did
didn't know.
not
Oh,
know
yeah,
it was her grandma.
That's right.
I did not know, and this time I had to ask you again. Do I know who this person is?
Oh, yeah, and I told you right off the bat. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Like, so
okay.
that was not a, like, she
Okay.
changed her form totally. Like, she still looked the same.
Okay.
She just had like, her hair was done up differently. Like, she had dark streaks in it.
So which could be anything.
Yeah, but as soon as she turned to you, like, it's one of those things where it's like if I were to have long hair again,
Mhm.
like, you would
I would
look-
know who you are, but you would look different. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, like, that's why it took you to get up to the bar, and she turned to you and she spoke, and you were like,
So, hold on. Do you have detect magic? Is it safe to dock you?
I think I do.
I mean,
I have read magic. I do not have detect magic.
I assume that they think that we're going to have this conversation anyway, and if they were able to plant gifts in our room, then it doesn't matter at all. Before we knew that we were going to be in there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
somebody catches my little DM trick.
Are you
Pissed off
Sure.
Paladin! We'll catch all
Am I sure
evil
what?
sure
tricks.
this is actually a family member?
Am I sure that this is actually a family member?
It really wouldn't be a good idea to lie at this point.
No, I'm asking
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Give me an intelligence check.
Wait. 21.
She looks like family.
Okay.
Like from pictures you saw growing up, for however long you stayed with your family, descriptions, family gatherings. Like she easily looks like she could be a relative. Not your grandmother, but she looks like a relative.
Okay.
Like,
So I'm not 100% sold on the fact that she's grandma.
correct. You're not 100% sold on that, but
Okay.
because of how young she looks.
Okay.
Because remember, I think last time I described her, she looked like she was in her mid-30s.
You did say that, and so I was wondering, because you said that she might be a succubus, I was wondering if that was like a trait, or if that was...
She could also just be a really high-powered magic user and be disguising herself, so I wouldn't.
Right.
Like, she's clearly using, like, enchantments to make herself, like, that hot. She could be, like, an evil fucking bard. That might be interesting.
Okay, but so give him that.
Did
She
I
looks
spoil
like she could
your
be a
plan
family
again?
member.
No,
She
no,
looks
no,
like
no,
she
I
could
like
be
that
related.
idea. I
Right, I'm
actually
super
changed.
evil bard.
Yeah, but I'm
kind of
fairly
is
certain
appropriate,
that
right?
this is a family member at this point.
Okay, because let me
Not
tell
really
you
that common.
guys, when I was in the bathroom and I tried not to react, but Grandma referred to Phaedra as her niece.
Wait, we don't know that's your grandma. Did you
I
just say
think
that?
of it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think of her as grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, so you...
And I said grandma a couple times at the table.
Oh, okay.
So,
So, I'm very concerned / curious on what's going on because that is not a mistake that family makes.
no one would ever make that mistake ever.
no.
So, I should probably come clean and, aka, come up with a story right now. I don't really know much about my family. I kind of ran away from home when I was very little, and spent a large deal of my time kind of trying to forget my family. So I don't know for 100% that this is grandma. This looks like a family member. It feels like a family member, but god damn it, it's not ketchup. Does anyone get that reference, please? It's really, it looks like ketchup. It tastes like ketchup. But brother, it ain't catch up. Simpsons. Simpsons, no? Okay.
I stopped watching The Simpsons after
That was like a super early episode. Someone needs to link
I
that.
know, super early episode. It could be like episode season 8.
Yeah.
I mean, I stopped watching after like season 6.
Anyway, so
I saw the Simpsons Futurama episode and was thoroughly disappointed because I really love Futurama. Futurama's fantastic. And they blew that episode. It sucked. Pro tip.
why are you glaring at me still? Like I fucking
Sorry,
did
right,
it.
I still have the